Ladies and gentlemen, just shy of 3 years ago, I made a video about some $15 shoes I picked up at the local Walmart, and I was seeing how long they were going to last. Here they are, 3 years later, in all their beat-up glory. Woo! These are the Avia shoes from 2017, and we're just going over the various ways in which these things have aged. Whether or not you think they've aged well or aged poorly is a matter of opinion. Objectively, though, let's take a look at them and see how beat up they've gotten. I have not been wearing these things as regular shoes for anything. Do not wear them to work, because warehouses and sneakers don't mix, even if you're doing an office role in one of the warehouses. The concrete will just destroy them. You always want to wear at least soft-toed work shoes in those kinds of environments. If not more. I'm a comp-toe person nowadays. However, so I decided to make this video when I started seeing on the pair with the grass bits on them, because I cut the grass with these a lot. The little logo right here is starting to peel off. So, you know, even if you try to take care of these things, eventually cheap is cheap is cheap. And some stuff will start falling apart. Of course, I do have super glue that I can use to glue that back on there, and other stuff that I can use as well. Actually, I have shoe goo, which is more of a gel-like shoe fixing thing that I could actually use to put that back on here. But yeah, I've been wearing these mostly to cut the grass. That's why they got little grass bits on them and everything. How are the treads doing? Same pattern as some Nikes and whatnot, just much cheaper, but there's one of them. Some clear signs of wear. Mostly in this area. So I don't know how much longer I should run these into the ground. I can't even see what brand they are anymore, because that's worn off for some reason. A little bit of melting here. Interesting. I don't know if I ever tried to dry these things off by firing at them with a hairdryer or something. I've just kind of been wearing these, or, well, wear. Wear is subjective here. And in these, you know, they're in slightly better shape, but you can see where they're starting to have issues with what's probably a fake leather coating over foam. So the problem with, it's the same exact, oh, some stuff going on here too with these tread patterns. They've definitely got some wear on them. This side's almost completely gone. How about on this one? Oh yeah, these poor things. Finish running them into the ground and toss them, or just toss them now? I don't know. I actually have the Cat Ridgemont 2.0s finally broken in to where they're comfortable to wear for more than a few hours at a time. I'm actually thinking with all the Goodyear rubber on the bottom, I should just wear those around the house instead of finishing these things off and just throw them out at this point. But they're still technically wearable. They just feel like you're wearing cheap sneakers everywhere you go. So, anyways, this I believe is the same as all those office chairs, gaming chairs, etc. I've had over the years, where eventually the components of the leather paint, as it is, the stuff that makes it look like it's leather, break down and start peeling off. Because I haven't been kicking anything in these. I don't play sports with them or anything. And so I imagine that this is just the coating that's dissolving after 3 years, and eventually the whole shoe's going to look like that. Similar to the problems that I have with fake leather in office furniture. But yeah, at least the logo, well, ooh, that's pretty bad. That might actually be a legitimate rip right there. But even more telling is if you look at the foam on the side, it's actually starting to get kind of rough after 3 years. So it's just the materials in general, and I haven't even worn these on a regular basis. But I was curious as to how long cheap sneakers could last, and I think I have my answer. So I might continue running these into the ground. I might toss them out. Who knows? But we've got leather. We've got leather coating dissolving. We have logos peeling off. We have, well, not like the material on the bottom was ever all that great to begin with, but this stuff is kind of shot and whatnot. Maybe we'll continue, running these into the ground around the house or anything, but not anything important. If I want to leave the house, bust out the Ridgemont 2.0s. But that's after 3 years of occasional use, and I believe I used to wear them on Casual Friday at my last tech-ish job and whatnot, but even that wasn't a good idea. So, yeah, $15 shoes. You can sort of make them last if you only wear them occasionally, but eventually, the cheapness of the materials catches up to you, as we can see with this and this. MultimediaJay out.